With the global semiconductor industry expected to be a $1 trillion market by 2030, semiconductors now are the oil and gas equivalent of the modern digital economy. For several decades, India has been a prominent player in semiconductor design activity, and now India has joined the global race to become a hub for semiconductor manufacturing. In fact, amidst the ongoing rebalancing of the global supply chain, India's value proposition as a manufacturing destination for semiconductors is quite strong. Driven by conducive factors like generous fiscal support at the government level, flourishing electronics production, and burgeoning domestic consumer demand for smartphones, consumer appliances, and electric vehicles, semiconductor consumption in India is expected to reach $110 billion by 2030, accounting for approximately 10% share of the global semiconductor consumption. However, recognizing that India is still years away from having a robust and a self-reliant semiconductor ecosystem for any player who is looking to establish a semiconductor fabrication or a testing or a packaging unit in India, which is a highly sophisticated and a capital-intensive activity, fiscal support from the government is an important factor. Here are 5 key takeaways from our experience of assisting semiconductor manufacturing players in obtaining fiscal support under India's Semicon program. The first on the list is production-grade technology. To be eligible for fiscal support, an applicant must demonstrate that it owns or has experience in operating a semiconductor fab or a testing or packaging unit, or it owns or possesses through licensing the relevant production technology. The next on the list, strategic collaboration. While up to 100% foreign direct investment is permitted for setting up semiconductor manufacturing or support functions without any government approval, interestingly, joint ventures between a local Indian partner and a foreign semiconductor player seem to be a preferred operating structure. This is primarily owing to the unique segmented nature of the semiconductor industry and the fact that while conglomerates in India have the financial wherewithal and the manufacturing expertise, except a few, many do not possess production-grade semiconductor technology. This is where a foreign technology partner comes in who has technological expertise but may not have the risk appetite to alone finance or navigate the challenges of doing business in a new jurisdiction. The next one on the list is assured offtake commitments. While the percentage is subject to negotiation, the government does expect to see offtake commitments of up to 100% of the projected revenues. The location of the project is another important factor. Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, and Telangana have emerged as popular destinations owing to their dedicated semiconductor schemes and attractive fiscal support. The range and the nature of the fiscal support at the state level varies from one state to the other and are contingent on factors like the total project investment, employment generation, and access to the supply chain cluster. Lastly, anticipating worst-case scenarios. There can be delays in the grant or disbursement of the committed amounts by the government due to any unforeseen reason. Therefore, it's critical to anticipate and build in the transaction documents the necessary contractual safeguards, whether in the form of bridge investments or external financing, or even clawback of initial investments or technology transfer to deal with such scenarios.